Wisconsin Childcare Administrators Association honors Beryl Anders. Beryl Anders has dedicated her life to early childhood education and the care for children. As a single mother, real-life experiences. As a preschool teacher, the practical application. As a daycare administrator, the entrepreneur and educator. As a college professor, teaching those who will teach our future generations. And a true child care innovator.
You are about to witness history in the making.
Beryl May Belfonts, born 1932 to Adolph and Ellen Belfonts. Beryl, the second of two girls born to the Belfonts-Lacombe family, would grow up in the heavily German-influenced neighborhoods of northern Milwaukee. Amidst the ever-present and pungent breweries, smoke-billowing steel mills, and the emerging Depression-era blue-collar workforce of the northern Midwest, Beryl developed her sense of family and her famous work ethic. While in her formative school years, Beryl's father Adolph died tragically at a young age. The family, her mother Ellen, sister Nancy, and Beryl would move to Green Bay, Wisconsin in 1941, where the Belfonts would later become the Lacombe family with the marriage of Ellen Belfonts to Don Lacombe in 1950. Brothers Larry and Bob would round out the family in the ensuing years. While attending Green Bay's West High School, Beryl would throw herself into every aspect of student life and take on every academic opportunity. Beryl played trombone in the school band, performed in school plays and musicals, played basketball and baseball. Everyone knew Beryl. In 1952, Beryl joined the Navy and quickly found the Navy life to suit her perfectly. As a Navy wave, Beryl studied and later specialized in radiology. In the Navy, Beryl married, and while her firstborn was on the way, she gave up her naval career to start a family. In 1957, Thomas Donald Anders was born. This would be Beryl's first attempt at applying her theories, thoughts, and innovations in early childhood education.
Hello, my name's Tom. I'm Beryl's oldest son. My mom is an innovator in childcare. She developed multitasking. Imagine, if you will, a family driving down the freeway. It was just my mom and my brother and I. Like any two boys, we were in the back seat fighting. She got up, spun around in her chair, put her butt against the steering wheel, maintained control of the car at all times, steering with her hips, reached in the back seat, grabbed both of us, and separated us. That was multitasking. It was interesting because later I learned that owning and operating her own daycares, she actually used that technique to hire staff. She would set up cones in the parking lot, and prospective staff members would have to drive the company car with their butts through the cones. If they did it successfully, they were hired. Another interesting thing, later that year we bought a new car, and it was a much larger car. She could no longer reach us, and in that case she developed the freeway off-ramp.
Tommy Don enjoyed the undivided attention of his mother and all her varying theories on child rearing, until late 1961, when his younger brother Billy was born. Finally, Beryl had a new subject, a new testing ground for parenting and behavioral theories.
Hi, I'm Bill, Beryl's youngest son. One of the great things about having Beryl Anders for a mother, now that I'm a father, is the reference material that she's left behind for my brother and I. Although I'm the only one that got a copy, and when I asked her, she said, "It's because you're special, Benny." But I can't tell you how often I refer to this as a father.
Dad, John brought us playing on the street.
Perfect! Riley, get out of the street! Oh no, Riley!
Dad, I don't think you use a plunger for a bloody nose. No, it's like, I don't know where to put it.
Me neither.
Are you
What's...
Wait a minute. According to Grammy's book, you guys had the celery and the peanut butter, and page 2 says the peanut butter goes in the crack.
Oh, that was much better, girls!
As a family of 3, Beryl, Tom, and Bill enjoyed the small-town pace and feel of Green Bay. Surrounded by a large extended family, they happily thrived. While raising Tom and Bill and working 2 other jobs, Beryl attended and graduated from the University of Wisconsin-Green Bay in 1968. With her degree in hand, head full of ideas and theories just waiting to be applied, Beryl set out to make her indelible impression on early childhood education in Green Bay.
When someone says Beryl Anders, I immediately think of the innovative person she always has been. To this day, she still thinks of new ways to look at things. I can remember way back when the first thing that Beryl ever became involved in was the wheel swing, right here, which later became, as we all know, the old tire swing. But when Beryl invented this, the only name for it was wheel swing. Then she went on to the teeter-totter, which is used in every playground around the United States. And this next innovation she developed was probably the key to her success. She took what everyone else was doing and modified it. She used a swing, but then one day she put another swing next to it and invented the swing set. Way to go, Beryl Anders, you nationally known innovator.
Working for Beryl jump-started my career in early childhood and gave me the tools to rise above the ranks and become an administrator myself. It was an amazing experience to be around Beryl during those formative years in my early childhood education. I will never forget the day that she came to one of our staff meetings with her newest theory, that children would rest in the middle of the day. Yep, she invented the nap.
These are the moments I thank God that I'm alive. And these are the moments I remember all my life. I found all I've waited for, and I could not ask for more. Looking in your eyes, seeing all I need. Everything you are is everything to me. These are the moments I know heaven must exist. And these are the moments I know all I need is this.
After 34 years, Beryl sold Small World Nurseries, Incorporated, and turned to educating the future early childhood educators. Northeastern Wisconsin Technical College students continually raved about her approach to early childhood education and her teaching style. Students lined up for hours, spent days camping out, just for the opportunity to be in one of Beryl's classes.
I've always considered myself Beryl's mentor. Beryl? An innovator? Come on. I taught her everything she knows about the daycare industry. But seriously, I was impressed by Beryl when she took on the Disney Corporation over naming rights. So you go, girl. You go, Small World.
Going on a wild weekend. I'm going on a wild weekend with my buddy Beryl from Small World. I'm going on a wild weekend. Beryl, we went on wild weekends together. That's where I met you. It was fun. I'm so proud of you. You're the best thing that ever happened to childcare. God bless.
Beryl, an innovator. Well, she certainly was an innovator of excuses. I had her in my childcare administration classes for the credential, the first graduating class. Yeah, let's see. Once she was late for class and she said that because the wood ticks were like plotting against her, she couldn't walk from her cabin to the lodge in time. So that was one instance. And then during finance class, Beryl said she had to work on a financial plan, so she needed extra long breaks. what she wanted to do was take her carload of cronies, and this was during the Beanie Baby phase, and she had to go through the drive-thru several times a day because they were releasing new Beanie Babies, because that was her financial plan to put her grandson Josh through college. She never was that good in finance. But one of her most profound statements when she went on to teach the administrator courses, she said, "You know, if I would have known I was going to teach these courses, I would have paid attention more."
My Grammy's the best Grammy ever. She invented little table and chairs for us little people. She even invented girdle cakes. She invented little sandboxes for little kids. She also invented little sisters.
And she even invented Barbies.
And she invented celery sticks.
Celery sticks.
Hi, I'm Barb Evanson, and when I worked with Beryl, I was part of the Wisconsin Childcare Improvement Project. And it was a really fun experience for me to work with Beryl and her program because her attitude was so good. She wanted to do the right thing for children.
So there you go. That should be what... Oh, hi, Beryl. From all the registry staff, we just want to congratulate you on your many, many accomplishments in the field. Congratulations and thanks a lot.
Beryl's mark on early childhood education in Wisconsin has been made.
Trouble melts like a lemon drops high above the chimney top. That's where you find me.
The Wisconsin Childcare Administrators Association honors Beryl Anders, a lifetime of dedication to early childhood education. The educator, the teacher, the lover of children.
Why, oh, why can't I